Morning students. In last video we will discuss some points of group 18 elements. I repeat again in this video. So group 18 consists of 6 elements: helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. So all these are gases and chemically unreactive, and they form very few compounds because they were termed as noble gases. ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ inert gases ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਸੀ because they are not reactive in nature, but after sometimes some reactions of noble gases show with some compounds, so that's why these are called noble gases. So what is how much abundance present in air and earth crust? So all the noble gases except radon occur in atmosphere. So the atmosphere abundance in dry air is only approximately 1% volume, of which argon is a major constituent, and helium and sometimes neon are found in minerals of radioactive origin, so like pitchblende, monazite. So the main commercial source of helium is a natural gas. Xenon and radon are the rarest elements of this group, and radon is obtained as a decay of product of radium 226 ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹ ਡੀਕੰਪੋਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈ along with helium. So why are elements of group 18 known as noble gases? Because their shell is completely filled. Only some elements of this group react under a particular condition. Now we discuss some important physical, atomic and physical properties of group 18 with the help of table. So atomic number increases down the group from helium to radon. Atomic mass also increases. Electronic configuration 1s2, so 2s2 2p6, 3s2 3p6, 4s2 4p6, 5s2 5p6, 6s2 6p6. So according to it, except helium, ns2 and p6, it's general electronic configuration. So atomic radius also increases down the group because addition of new shell. Ionization enthalpy decreases down the group, but ionization enthalpy of noble gases is very high in the periodic table. Why? Because they are fully filled and stable in nature. That's why it required more energy to remove the electron to get unstable. So that's why they have very high ionization enthalpy. Electron gain enthalpy, that is also decreases down the group, but electron gain enthalpy is positive in nature of these noble gases because they have no tendency to accept electrons because they have a fully filled configuration. Atomic radii, that is, increases down the group due to increase in atomic number and increase in van der Waals force of attraction and down the group. Clear? Addition of new shell. Next we discuss density, that is also increases down the group, and melting point, that is also increases down the group because due to increase in van der Waals forces and size. Boiling point, सब तो low boiling साढ़े को है helium at 4.2 Kelvin. So down the group boiling point also increases due to increase in van der Waals forces and atomic size. Clear? So these are the details. So next we discuss some physical properties of these gases. So all the noble gases are monoatomic. They are colorless, outerless and tasteless. They are springly soluble in water, and they have very low melting and boiling point, and there is only one type of interatomic interaction. So these are elements of weak dispersion forces. So helium is the lowest boiling point, 4.2 Kelvin, any known substance. So सब तो घट boiling point helium है. So it has unusual property of diffusing through most commonly used materials like rubber, glass or plastic. So why noble gases have very low boiling point? Due to monoatomic nature, though, there is no interatomic force except weak dispersion forces, which already we discussed in 11th class, states of matter. So that's why they are liquefied at very low temperature, hence they have very low boiling point. Clear? Next we discuss some chemical properties of these group elements. So first we discuss, in general, noble gases are least reactive because they have fully filled configuration. So their inertness of chemical reactivity is attributed to the following reason. So the noble gases, why noble gases are least reactive or low reactive? Noble gases except helium have completely filled ns2 and p6 electronic configuration in their valence shell, and they have high ionization enthalpy and more positive electron gain enthalpy. Due to these two reasons, that's why they are very low reactive in nature. So the reactivity of noble gases has been investigated occasionally, so since their discovery, but a number of attempts were them to react to form compound, but there is no success in these researches. But In 1962 Neil Bartlett, the University of British Columbia ने observe किया reaction of noble gases. उन्हें he prepared a red compound which is formulated O2 positive platinum hexafluoride. He then realized that first ionization enthalpy of molecular oxygen 1175 kilojoule per mole was almost identical with xenon. कि ऑक्सीजन की जी फर्स्ट आयनाइजेशन एंथैल्पी है दैट इज सेम एज लाइक अ xenon 1170 kilojoule per mole. So he made efforts to prepare same type of compound with xenon and he success and preparing another compound that is red in color xenon platinumate ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. So by mixing a platinum hexafluoride and xenon, after this discovery he number of xenon compounds mainly with the most electronegative element like a fluorine and oxygen have been synthesized. So इस केस तो बाद क्योंकि there are two reasons कि एक तो जो atomic radius आ xenon ਦਾ atomic size is almost equal सी. Second point कि जी ionization enthalpy है that is almost same for xenon like a oxygen. So that's why they react xenon with platinum hexafluoride. That's why they form a number of compounds. So the compound of krypton are very fewer, so only difluoride has been studied in detail, but the compounds of radon up to now not isolated, only identified by radio tracer technique, and no true compound exists of argon, neon and helium up to now. Now we discuss some important compounds of xenon. First we discuss fluorides. So first we discuss xenon fluorides. So how can we prepare XeF2? Its formula. It is prepared by heating a mixture of 2:1 means excess of xenon will be taken in nickel vessel at 673 Kelvin. At 1 bar pressure it produce xenon difluoride. So what is the geometry of this molecule? That is linear structure. Its hybridization is sp3d. So 5s 5p and 5d orbital is empty in this case. So एक electron जड़ा हैगा when fluorine atom approach to xenon atom, so this electron moves to this energy orbital, higher energy orbital, क्योंकि ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ atom approach ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ bondingly, so during that energy least, so that energy gained by this 5p electron and go to 5d orbital. So one form sharing of electron it form a xenon difluoride compound. Clear? So on the basis of hybridization sp3d, it's a trigonal bipyramidal shape, but only there are two atoms bonded, so they are situated at a perpendicular position. So other three lone pairs are at equatorial position. So 120 degree the angle because there is a maximum repulsion between lone pair as compared to bond pair repulsion. So इस करके दो फ्लोरीन एटम्स ने 90 डिग्री वाली पोजीशन ऑक्यूपाई की है तो 10 लोन पेयर साढ़े को 120 डिग्री ते लोकेट हो गए. क्लियर? And now we discuss some chemical properties or reactions of xenon difluoride. So xenon difluoride hydrolyzed slowly but completely in acidic or neutral or alkaline solution. When two molecule of xenon difluoride with two molecule of water to form two molecule atom of xenon with four molecule of hydrogen fluoride along with oxygen, but it readily react with acidic or neutral or alkaline solution. So when it react with alkali, it form a sodium fluoride along with oxygen gas along with water. So these reactions are very important for examination point of view for the completing the reaction. Clear? So next we discuss xenon tetrafluoride XeF4. So when we react 1:5 of xenon and fluorine at 873 Kelvin temperature in nickel vessel at 6 to 7 bar pressure, it form a xenon tetrafluoride. Its shape is square planar and its hybridization is sp3d2. On the basis of hybridization, its shape is octahedral, but its shape is square planar because there are two lone pair present in the xenon. Okay. Next we discuss reactions with water. So xenon tetrafluoride undergoes slow hydrolysis with moisture and form xenon trioxide, which is highly explosive in nature. So when we react xenon hexafluoride with water, it produces 4 xenon atom and 24 HF molecule along with 2 molecules of xenon trifluoride, which is explosive in nature. And when we react xenon tetrafluoride with water at -80 degrees Celsius, it forms a xenon oxyfluoride. hexafluoride, which is another compound of xenon. So when xenon hexafluoride react with oxy difluoride, it form a xenon hexafluoride plus oxygen gas. So this reaction also used for the preparation of xenon hexafluoride. Next we discuss xenon hexafluoride HeF6. So when we react 1:20 with fluorine at 573 Kelvin temperature in nickel vessel under 60 to 70 bar pressure, it form a xenon hexafluoride. On the basis of hybridization sp3d3, its shape is pentagonal bipyramidal, but due to presence of one lone pair in s orbital, so that's why its shape is distorted octahedral. Its shape is distorted octahedral. So how it react with the water? So when xenon hexafluoride react with water to form explosive compound xenon trioxide, when we carefully hydrolysis in liquor vessel, it produce a colorless stable liquid xenon oxy tetrafluoride. So xenon fluorides react with chlorine fluoride ion acceptor to form a cation, and fluoride ion donors to form a fluoroanion. So when xenon difluoride react with phosphorus pentahalide fluoride, it form a this ionic species, xenon fluoride positive and phosphorus hexafluoride. Similarly, it react with antimony pentafluoride. Clear? Next we discuss oxides of xenon. So first we discuss xenon trioxide, XeO3. Its preparation almost we done in the reactions of all the fluorides. So xenon dioxy difluoride react with water to form explosive substance xenon O3. Maximum reactions we already done in our cases. Clear? So its shape is pyramidal and its hybridization is sp3. But in this case, oxygen have tendency to form a double bond with xenon molecule. The structure of xenon trioxide, pyramidal shape, sp3 hybridization adi. So now we discuss the reaction of xenon trioxide. So xenon trioxide react with aqueous alkali to form hydrogen xenate ion, because it is soluble in water and quite stable in aqueous solution, and explode violently when it's dry in state. So it's slowly disproportionate to give xenon and perxenate ion. So ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ dissociate ਹੁੰਦਾ. In this case, the oxidation state of xenon is +8. So it is yellow in color and powerful oxidizing agent. It acts as a powerful oxidizing agent. Next we discuss xenon tetraoxide. When we react sodium xenate or barium xenate at room temperature, it form a at -78 degrees Celsius, it form a xenon tetraoxide. Its shape is tetrahedral and hybridization, that is sp3. All oxygen doubly bonded with xenon atom. Clear? Next we discuss xenon oxyfluoride XeOF2. The preparation we already done in case of xenon tetrafluoride react with water at -80 degrees Celsius. It form a xenon oxy difluoride along with two molecule of HF. So its shape is T shape and its hybridization is sp3d, because one oxygen atom have tendency to form double bond with xenon, that is located at equatorial position, and lone pair also situated at a equatorial position, but other two fluorine atoms situated at a axial bond. Clear? Next we discuss xenon oxy tetrafluoride XeOF4. So how can we prepare? It is prepared by partial hydrolysis of xenon hexafluoride to form xenon oxy tetrafluoride along with two molecule of HF. So xenon hexafluoride also react with silicon dioxide at 50 degrees Celsius. It form two molecule of xenon oxy tetrafluoride along with silicon fluoride. So the content is immediately quenched with solid carbon dioxide as soon as yellow color of xenon hexafluoride disappear, because due to what the formation of explosive substance, that is xenon trioxide. Clear? क्योंकि जड़ा silicon dioxide और further ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ react करके explosive substance form कर सकते हो. So its shape is square pyramidal and hybridization is sp3d2. On the basis of hybridization, its structure is ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੇ octahedral है, but on the presence of one lone pair, its shape is square pyramidal. So xenon oxy tetrafluoride react with water to form a xenon dioxy difluoride, and also this substance react further with water to form explosive substance. Clear? Last compound xenon dioxy difluoride, xenon XeO2F2. So when this explosive substance react with xenon oxy tetrafluoride at minus 78 degrees Celsius, it produce two molecules of xenon dioxy difluoride. So its shape is distorted trigonal bipyramidal shape, or you can see saw geometry in case of SF4. So its hybridization is sp3d. So this xenon dioxy difluoride react with water to form a explosive substance. So these are the compounds of xenon. Next we discuss uses. Helium is a non-inflammable and light gas, hence it is used in filling balloons of metallurgical observation. It is also used in gas-cooled nuclear reactors. So liquid helium find use a carcinogenic agent for carrying out various experiments at a low temperature. It is also used to produce and sustain powerful superconducting magnets, superconductor which have zero resistance, which offer zero resistance. So in that case it acts as a low melting point superconductor. Clear? So which form an essential part of NMR spectrometer and MRI magnetic resonance imaging system for clinical diagnosis. So it is also used as a diluent for oxygen in modern diving apparatus because of its very low solubility in blood, which we already discussed in case of Henry's application. Neon also used in discharge tubes and fluorescent bulbs for advertising display purpose. Neon bulb also used botanical gardens and in greenhouses. So argon is also used to provide inert atmosphere in high temperature metallurgical process for building of metals and alloys, and also fill it electric bulbs. It is also used in laboratory for handling substance that is air sensitive. So there is no significant use of xenon and krypton. They are used in light bulbs designed for special purpose. So if you guys have any doubt in P block or in any doubt in group 18 elements, you can call me or through message you clarify your doubt.